Welcome to this video. It is a video about an exhibition called How Trustworthy. The topic of the exhibition is negligence, fraud, and measuring integrity, in particular research integrity. You can see here the actual exhibition, which is housed at the University Library of Humboldt-Universität zu Berlin. We've had a lot of visitors coming to this. Part of the idea of this exhibition is that we sensitize students, doctoral students, and young researchers about the kinds of problems that they could encounter when they're doing their research. Here's a particularly interesting example. It's a picture taken by NASA, taken by the Hubble telescope. One of the problems with the Hubble telescope is that it only takes black and white photographs, and this is obviously not black and white. What Hubble did was to take different frequencies so that they had information about the different elements that they were seeing in the telescope, and then they layered those into different colors so that we had a much better visualization. They say this in a footnote, but the casual observer would not realize this. That's a potential problem. Here is a plagiarism case. There is an organization here in Berlin called Roniplag, and they specialize in taking a look at plagiarism, especially among doctoral students. They use different colors to create this barcode. Each color represents a percentage of plagiarism on the page. And their major measure is the number of pages that have plagiarism. Problem is, if you calculate on the basis of the colors, you get a much smaller percentage of a work that actually is plagiarism than their total number of pages where there could be plagiarism occurring. That is potential misrepresentation. Anyone who has worked in a laboratory knows the problems with contamination. In this case, we're talking about contamination of cells that were possibly simply misidentified. We don't exactly know. Those cells are living data. The cells get passed from one person to another, and that means that experiment after experiment may have been contaminated, may have been invalidated because of this contamination. It could affect hundreds, even thousands of papers. I argue in favor of a more grayscale approach to research integrity issues. This is an example of how we can measure grayscale problems in plagiarism. It comes from my book on measuring research integrity. The idea is fundamentally that we rarely are talking about simple black and white cases. It's not something is totally plagiarized or something is not. There's some amount where it occurs, how much occurs, how many words, in what context, are very important measures. When plagiarism results in an action such as removing a person's doctoral title, that could destroy their lives, their career. These are serious issues. I thank you for watching this video. I hope it has given you some sense of the importance of the research integrity issues. It was produced by the HEADT Center, and my colleagues have made a significant contribution to this. Thank you.